I know you're not supposed to pick a favorite child, but if About Face was like my family and all these products were my kids, this highlight would definitely be like the kid that I have like the biggest college fund for and who gets the best Christmas presents. Hey guys, it's Halsey, and I'm going to show you how to get this everyday look with a pop of color and glow from within skin using all products that you can get in my Glam Bag X collection. So we're gonna start with the Aether Beauty palette, which I love so much. It is clean, the packaging is recyclable, it's vegan, and one of the things that's so amazing about it is that these pigments inside here are so bright. There's such a great color payoff. In particular, the colors I'm going to use today are these two purples in the corner, this lavender and this lilac. So one of the things I'm going to start with is I'm going to take this beautiful lavender. I'm actually going to swatch it first because I just want you guys to see how pretty it is. It's amazing. I'm going to apply this just in the inner corners of my eye, right here. And I'm going to buff that out. I'm going to take the other purple in the palette as kind of a transition color right through the middle of my lid. So I'm holding the brush very, very lightly because this color is so pigmented that I don't need to really press very hard. For me, I kind of like drawing my eyeshadow out into a little bit of a point. So there's kind of this almond shape across my lid that ends at the tail of my eyebrow. And when I'm doing an all over like monochromatic look, that's my favorite shape to do. While we're here, I'm going to take this beautiful pearlescent kind of pink color and just use it in the corners of my eyes. And there's a little excess on the brush, so I'm just gonna toss that right under my eyebrow, on top of my brow bone, just to lift it a little bit. Okay, and I think that is an eyeshadow look. Now I need to make my eyes pop a little bit more. One of the tricks that you learn when you are a musician and you're on stage is that having black along your lash line is the perfect way to make your eyes pop. And the best way to get that is with a really good mascara. This is the Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara. It's amazing. This is such a good one. It is so dark, so pigmented. And I love this one because it's super buildable. So if you just want like a light coat that looks really natural, you can get that. But if you love a dramatic lash, then all it takes is a couple coats. The best thing about this brush that comes with this Fenty mascara is that it is really, really well designed to work really well on the top lash and the bottom lash. And this brush is really wide and fat for the top, and then if you turn it on its side, it becomes very, very precise for the bottom lash. So you can go right in there like that. I personally like to spider mine out a little bit, so give them a little bit of a clump, kind of twiggy mod style, if you will. And if I haven't given you enough reasons already to love this mascara, the packaging is also super cute, and it's Rihanna, who doesn't love everything that she does. And that's very exciting, but the most exciting part is that every single one of you is going to get one in my Glam Bag X collection. When I was developing About Face, the highlight was the most important part of the collection for me. It was really important that we launched with an amazing and complete highlight collection and line. We have 3 of the fluid highlights. These are all really amazing. They're all very, very, very complimentary on every skin tone. Depending on what your mood is and what your look is, there's something here for everyone. We also have 3 powder highlights on top of that. I personally like to start with the fluid. I apply this with my fingers. It's a little trick because it really melts the product into your skin. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I'm using the back of my hand as a palette because that's what I always do. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on my middle finger. So what I'll do is I'll just apply this along my cheekbone. Whew. Oh, that is very pretty. Oh man. I do a lot of controversial beauty tactics. One of them is nose highlight. Not everybody's in support of it, but I'm a huge fan of the nose highlight. Now, if I wanted to, I could easily just leave the house wearing this liquid About Face highlight. It's shaken or stirred. I have it pretty much all over any visible skin that's showing. But if I want to bump things up a notch, I'll add a powder highlight on top of it. And that's what's so great about our Light Lock collection is that all the products are really, really compatible. They work really, really well together. I'm using a new shade for this next part that I'm very excited for everyone to see. It's called Stars on Fire. This is one of my favorites in the entire collection. It is a beautiful bronzy rose gold. I'm just gonna follow where I placed my liquid highlight and just put it right on top. Holy cow, that is pretty. Because this is a darker highlight color, I'm gonna buff it down into my bronzer, so it kind of creates like a little bit of a gradient. Usually your highlight is a lighter color than your bronzer, but when you're using a highlight that's kind of like this dark and this pigmented, I think it's really nice for them to meet right in the center of your cheekbone. So that's Stars on Fire. There's another amazing color in this collection that I just want to show you called Smother. It's this beautiful purpley pink, and I was just kind of looking at my face and thinking, you know, there's no rules that say that I can't add this on top of my eyeshadow, so I'm going to. Just in the inner corners to give it some depth. Now I'm glowing. Now my face is shining. So many different highlighter colors. They are all so beautiful on all skin types, and they are so versatile. You can use them all over your body, your face, on your eyelids. I love them so much. The three powders that I have here are Stars on Fire, Smother, and this Bliss. I used Smother on my eyelids just now and Stars on Fire on the face. And then for the liquid, the Light Lock Fluid collection, we have Shaken or Stirred, Fight or Flight, and Sunstruck. They are all so beautiful. And as far as these highlights go, you guys will all get one of these in my Glam Bag X collection. There you guys have it. That's the look. Pop of color, glow within skin. I really hope that you loved these products that you might get in my Glam Bag X collection. More reveals coming soon.